Hi guys. Well, excuse me. Things didn't go according to plan. Well, not really. I got to the docks, as you saw in that bit of time lapse, and went to the office. You have to fill in a little slip of paper with your reference number on, registration number, that type of stuff, giving them all in, and to be told that it was collected yesterday at 10 o'clock, yesterday morning. So then I assumed that the planners in the office had collected it for me, took it to the yard, and just forgotten to tell me. So I drew out a couple of text messages. Yeah, that's fair enough. Liana, who's my new planner, had forgotten to message me and let me know. So it cost me half an hour driving, get the dock and back, but it's a big deal. It's no dramas. Not like I'm short of driving time, is it? I've got 20 hours really of driving time to do, just over 10 hours. So we're okay. It's a genuine mistake from Liana. She's not very well. She's got laryngitis, plus she's working from home. So we've just got the A66. We're cut across the A66 to the M6 and then M6, and then turn north, heading up towards the M74. Oh, there we go. Oh, right. Excuse me, I'm just getting over man flu. I've had quite a chesty cough and that for a couple of weeks now, so I'm just getting over that. So I'm tired. So I'm gonna have I've got 2 hours drive time now left. It's 4.5. I'm gonna stop in an hour or so and have a 15 minutes, and I'll get a 15-minute kip. A bit of a nanny nap. So, right, I put in the postcode I've got for where I'm going at Stornoway. It's just outside Stornoway. It's a place called Arnish, and it's Highland and Wolf. They're shipbuilders, but my sat nav doesn't like it. Doesn't like the address. Doesn't like the postcode. But worst case scenario, it is on Google Maps. So we'll get across there on Saturday, on Monday, and then if I can't figure it out on the sat nav, I'll just use my phone, use Google Maps to finish the actual drive off. It's no major drama. Plan for today is we're going up to Ullapool. Well, today and tomorrow, going up to Ullapool because we've got a ferry out of Ullapool on Monday morning. I think it's 10:30. I think it is, but I've got to be there at least an hour before. So I need to be there at 9:30 on Monday morning in Ullapool. But obviously, like I said, I'm anticipating to be there tomorrow, or at least within an hour's drive. You know, at least half an hour's drive. I have looked on Google Earth. There is a lay-by just outside Ullapool, quite a big lay-by. So I'll probably just chuck it in there tomorrow at some point. And 15-minute drive into the dock, into the harbour. There we go. Job done. Do love the 66, except when it's really windy. It's forecast high winds for tomorrow, according to Matrix. So anyways, right, why am I back at WS? The only reason I left WS was for money. I saw some bell end on TikTok yesterday, side his cab, last day with WS. Nothing wrong with the company, nothing wrong with the work, wages are crap, I'm off. See you later, mate. The wages are not that bad. I don't think they're that bad. They're not the best. There are companies out there that pay a lot more. There's companies out there that pay a lot less. But it's also down to, as that lad said, the company to work for is brilliant. They're absolutely spot on. We have top quality gear. We have just about everything you need, etc., etc., etc. So it adds up to a package. It's not just about the money. If you're away 5 days a week in a truck, you need to be looked after really. So we don't pay for parking. If you do pay for parking, you get it back the following week. It's very rare you do because we've got accounts, etc. for parking. Slow it down a bit. So yeah, the only reason I left was for money. Now you were saying, well, you're just going on about it not being that bad. Well, I went to Heavy Haul on the cranes at Ainscourt, as you have seen from the Tanner lift crane video above. And I was clearing 7 days a week. Remember that, 7 days a week. I was clearing into my bank at least £1,100 into my bank. That sounds a lot, but it is a lot, isn't it? It is a lot. But that's 7 days a week, and in that 7 days I am probably only working, physically doing something, maybe 30 hours, maybe 40 hours at a push, out of 7 days. The rest of it is literally stood around twiddling my thumbs, sat around twiddling my thumbs. So, you know, starting truck stops or services or depots, waiting to go to de-rig or rig a crane. It was just literally, it was mind-numbingly boring. And if you follow the channel, you'll know that I've had demons, head issues. You know, I'm not in the best, not 100% straight in the head. That's been said before. But I was getting somewhere. I was starting to feel good about life again. Then I moved to Ainscourt, and I've got all this time, all this free time to mull over life, mistakes I've made in the past, blah blah blah, and I could feel my mental health and my overall well-being diminishing by the day, purely because I had too much time on my hands to think. And then I was on a job just outside Leighton Buzzard. There was an issue with hermits or something, I don't know. We were sat outside the job for 4 days, and the phone rings. It's a random phone call, and it's Mr. McMullen, who's the managing director of WS, who, you know, I get on really well with. He just rung me up for a welfare check to see how I was doing, how I was getting on, just to have a chat. He was driving somewhere, so, you know, he gave me a bell. And we had a good natter. I told him how I was feeling. He says, all I've got to do is ring up and ask for my job back, and it's mine. So, anyway. Which, brilliant. So, Nigel, if you do see this, or Charlie, if you see it, pass my thanks on to your old man. That phone call meant a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. So, a couple of weeks later, I just had enough. So, I dropped Nigel a text message. Say, hey up boss, it's time, we're going to need to speak to get my job back. And within a couple of hours, a guy called Jez rang me. I don't know Jez's title, to be honest, but he's quite high up there. He's just taken over the Immingham yard after the depot manager had left. Jez has just taken it over. He heard that I wanted my job back and he wanted me to go work for him. So when do I want to start? So I handed a week's notice in with Ainscourt, and here we are. So I'm based out of the Immingham yard. I think I mentioned that earlier. For those of you who don't know, the Immingham yard is our European arm of the business. It's known as WS Freight Services. We're an independent company to Flatbeds, who's WS Specialist Logistics. So it's the same company but not the same company, if that makes sense. It's run entirely different with the girls in the office. So yeah, it's great. Variety of work is phenomenal. Getting the miles in, getting the hours in. I'm absolutely loving it. First week I cab hopped. I had to do induction again because I've been away from the company too long. So I did the 2-day induction at Runcorn on the Monday and Tuesday, and then I cab hopped. Well, I had one truck for 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then I got a phone call on a Friday, so I was getting this truck. They just happened to be getting some brand new trucks into the Immingham yard. So this is a 500R Super on a 73 plate. Do you know what? It is super. Drives nice. Pulls well. Mr. Keys. Sorry, Matthew Keys went away. Yeah, it's a good truck. It's basic. There's no alloys or anything like that. It's just a fleet motor. But I'm here to earn the money. Doing the math, if I was to do 7 days a week with WS, I would be down maybe about 150 quid a week for 7 days with WS, as opposed to 7 days with Ainscow. Bear in mind, Ainscow pay twice the night out money, twice the value. So if WS was to pay the same, I'd be pretty much on the same money. So overall, up to now, it was a good decision, very good decision to come back. I'm feeling a lot happier in my head. I've climbed back out of that little dark pit that I was in. What was a bit cold to be out there in caravans. Well, I say that, it's not, is it? When you got here. Yeah, so overall, life's on the up. The job's going well, loving it, loving being back here. Well, I'm glad I left because I earned a lot of money, and it taught me a lesson. That lesson, grass might be green on the other side, but it's just fed up better bullshit. Right, I've got it done. Hold on now, good God today. Hi guys, welcome back. It is now Monday afternoon, 1:30. So as you see, we've got on and got off the ferry. What a crossing that was. It was, I'll use the word rough, but it's not the, I don't think it's strong enough a term, strong enough a word to use. It was a shocking crossing. Yeah, I don't really get seasick, but I was close. They were umming and ahhing about whether to actually cancel the ferry completely, the crossing completely, because of the weather. But they didn't, so I can get my delivery done. Oh. So I hope you enjoyed the footage through the highlands there. As I say, I've been trying to do a bit of voiceover and see if that works any better. See how that comes out. If it's garbage, you won't know about it because it'll just be some funky music over the top. With funky music. So yeah, as I said, we're in Stornoway now. We're just I said beached in Stornoway. That was fun. We're just docked in Stornoway. We're going to, I think I said it earlier, but we're going to Highland and Wolf in Arnish, which is only 16 minutes away, 5.5 miles, and then we're tipping there, and then literally parking up, because I'm not, well, the next available ferry to go back over is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, so there's not much I can do about that. Flash me through, thank you very much, sir. Now, if you can hear that bleeping in the background, it's the, well, we used to know it's step guard, but it's on partly Scania equipment now, and I don't understand how it works, but it basically tracks movement down the left hand side of the vehicle. So if it sees people down there, it bleeps and then highlights them on the screen. It's quite a good system, but it can be annoying, especially in London. There's a lot of pedestrians in any main city. So yeah, so that's all we're doing today. We're running 5 miles for this delivery, and then I'll find somewhere nice to park up until morning, and then rinse and repeat, go back over the water. Go back to mainland, and then who knows what we're doing. I'm hoping that they're going to let me film here, otherwise it's going to be a really, really boring video for you guys. There's not much you can do about that. Anyway, but yeah, I'd like to say a big happy 50th birthday to my my delightful ex-wife. She's 50 today, so happy birthday, Sharon. For those people that have asked in the past what's going on, we're completely not separated. We're done. We're over 2 years now since we made the decision to separate. Is it? You know, how am I? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. It's for the best. We're both having a lot better lives now. A happier life, shall we say? A happier life. It's a better way. I don't think she'll ever watch this, because she never does. But yeah, happy birthday, Mrs. Happy birthday. Where am I going here? Going right at this roundabout. A little nugget of information. This is the highest in the UK I've ever been. I've never been this high. People can't use indicators. Why can't people use indicators? And I promise you, by the time I do another driving vlog, get my mic sorted out. Well, I don't even know if they work or not. I just wanted to err on the side of caution and use the phone down there. Because the last thing I want to do, as I said earlier, is put all the effort into recording, then there'd be no audio. And so obviously it'd be very frustrating and a total waste of my time. So we should have gone down there. Not too roundabout, so we'll have to go that way. So yeah. Right, I'll cut you loose for now. I'll catch up with you when we're tipping or after we've tipped. We'll have a bit of a chat. Speak to you in a bit. Bye for now, guys.
No hubiera pensado que yo me iba a enamorar jamás. No quería saber nada más, nunca más. Pero vos apareciste de repente y me hablaste con una voz tan dulce que perdí la razón y mi corazón. Ay, amor, no te preocupes, que yo siempre he de quererte, de amarte y admirarte. Ay, amor, no te preocupes, lo que siento yo por vos es cada vez más fuerte. Yo pensaba que esto del amor ya se me había pasado y que no era para mí nunca más, pero el amor llega así.
Right guys, I don't know how well that come out, but basically what's happened is they don't really want me out there filming, so I just thought I'd sneak a bit there. What we've done is, because it's long lengths, it's long lengths and it's quite what's the word? Thin material and stuff. It just, if you try to lift it with one fork truck, it just bends, really, really badly. So I've done what I call a tandem lift. I've parked across where they want to put it. 2 fork trucks have gone in and both lifted at the same time, and then I've driven forwards. They've lowered it to the floor, or lowered it closer to the floor, and then both driven forward at the same time and put it away at the side. Now I'm waiting for them to return, and then I'll back up back to where I was, and we'll do it again and again and again, about 3 or 4 lifts, and that's it. Get this camera on charge because it's nearly flat, and we'll nothing much to do today. We'll have a quick outro in a bit. Speak to you in a bit, guys. Bye for now.
No te preocupes, lo que siento yo por vos es cada vez más fuerte.